Welcome to Tashkent, Uzbekistan, arguably the heart of Central Asia, a city that has been opening up rather gradually as the coronavirus seems to be better understood by people. By understood, no, there is no vaccine. However, we now understand that we might need a long time before we find a vaccine, and so we need to start living our lives. We need to start considering the coronavirus as another one of these things along the lines of driving. So every time you drive your car, there is a chance that you are going to be ramming someone, and a chance of someone ramming you. However, we have come to the conclusion that we would rather live a shorter life of driving than a longer life of walking everywhere and not achieving much. Yeah, of course, it means that you are going to be more careful. You're not going to be driving at 200 kilometers per hour. You are going to be constantly watching yourself and watching others. So let's treat the virus this way. Wear your mask. Social distance. Avoid the concerts and the parties. All of that can come later. Enjoy your life in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, one of the greatest cities humanity has ever known, and probably will ever know. Oh, you would like to know about how Uzbekistan has treated quarantine? Yeah, of course, it's quarantined for about 2 months, and it started opening up. It has assigned 3 colours to different regions of the country, namely red, yellow, and of course green. Red regions are regions in which there is a very big problem going on with the virus. Yellow regions, it's so and so. And green regions, the coronavirus there is almost not a problem. And so Tashkent is in the yellow zone. Some things are open, some things are closed. But to the untrained eye, it would seem like Tashkent is fully open and back to action. Now, this color coding system has also been applied to flights. Have there been charter flights coming into Uzbekistan? Absolutely. Have there been charter flights leaving Uzbekistan? Or have I mentioned coming to Uzbekistan? There have been charter flights coming and going. However, when it comes to commercial flights, you got the green, red and yellow as well. Some countries can take flights to Uzbekistan and come without a quarantine, as far as I know. Other countries, they need a quarantine. Other countries are probably not allowed at all. And this is a very wise system implemented by none other than the Uzbek president, otherwise known as Mr. Shavkat Mirziyoyev. As far as knowledge goes, Mirziyoyev is the president who came after President Karimov. One could argue that the people like Mirziyoyev more than Karimov. But such political debates are usually never-ending. How many cases of coronavirus are there in this blessed country, you may ask? Are there coronavirus cases in this country? Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, absolutely. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. 4,000 coronavirus cases, roughly. And of course, it's increasing. As far as knowledge goes, as of recently, there was a record increase of 200 cases a day. Whereas usually it has been increasing by about 50 people a day, 25 people a day. Now, people might argue it's because quarantine is slowly but surely going away. People still have to be careful instead of walking out and about aimlessly. Wear your mask, social distance. The real question is if Uzbekistan took care of the coronavirus situation in a proper way. And the answer is... yeah, of course, absolutely, no doubt about that, no doubt. Took care of the situation quite greatly. You know, quarantined quite early. Tried to prevent the problem instead of exacerbating the problem. Absolutely, yeah, of course, absolutely, no doubt about that, no doubt. And so this is why the country is opening up slowly but surely. We are talking about getting your temperature measured at the average supermarket. Well, of course. Yeah, of course. A supermarket. Not the mum and pop shop. Yeah, of course, absolutely. No doubt about that. No doubt. Knowing that this blessed nation is quite close to China, you would have expected a problem. However, this country is doing quite fine. Yeah, of course, absolutely. No doubt about that. No doubt. Now, how is this country looking in the next few months? Well, we can talk about the airlines. It seems that the Uzbek airlines will be resuming work mid-August. Probably to popular destinations and back, such as Turkey. Oh, you didn't know that Uzbekistan was formerly part of Turkestan? Yes, it was part of Turkestan. Yeah, of course, absolutely, no doubt about that, no doubt. And the Uzbek language is in the same family as Turkish, Azerbaijani, Kazakh, Kyrgyz, and a whole bunch of languages you can find in mainland Russia. Yeah, of course, absolutely, no doubt about that, no doubt, absolutely, yeah, of course. So, should you come to Uzbekistan later this year? Well, if you get the chance, if the border is open, if the coronavirus is no longer a big problem, I mean, we have experienced some sort of herd immunity in the vicinity. Some sort of herd immunity. We are far from full herd immunity. But the countries are opening up, really. It's not because the coronavirus is gone. Well, yeah, of course. The weather is getting hotter in many parts of the world. Allegedly, the virus evaporates or is killed by heat or something. And again, we have to start living our lives. People are trying to protect themselves from the virus because they don't want to die. Well, guess what? Poverty kills. Hunger kills. Mental health can lead to things such as suicide. And so you should open up the country as soon as possible in order to avoid all of these things while being sane and perfectly reasonable. Now is not the time to protest. Now is not the time to hold a big party. One could take a lesson from Tashkent, Uzbekistan, the capital of the country of around 30 million people. Maybe you should not be proponent of the style we have witnessed in Belarus, in Sweden, and also maybe we don't want to be super strict and completely lock down the country until there is a vaccine. And of course, when Belarus and Sweden were mentioned, they were mentioned for almost taking no quarantine measures. Although they have probably done better than some countries with the same populations, but that is not a perfect reference. The moral of the story is, learn how to cope. Yes, we needed to take a little bit of time off to see what this is all about. Yeah, of course, absolutely. No doubt about that, no doubt. But we need to open up at some point. And open up with reason. That's the moral of the story. Look at Tashkent. Hustling, bustling, people. Not jaywalking, but jay-running. This is what this city is all about. Tashkent, Uzbekistan. So let us cap this episode off with the following lines. Many Yarum Moscow Lager, Kitty. Many Yarum Moscow Lager, Kitty. Many Yarum Moscow Lager Kitty. Yildiz Ismanova, Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Goodbye.